This is silent noise.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to another front stoop review with the Knife Whisperer. And today we are going to look at the Rike Thor 7. Now this knife here is absolutely one of those designs where you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. Because obviously this design is way out there. I mean, look at it. Look at the back here. Almost looks like a the back of a wasp or like an exoskeleton or something. And then on the spine of the blade you have this work that's been done to almost look like ribs or, man, I don't even know, some sort of like alien backbone. But the Thor series Rike has been doing for quite a few years now. I mean, this is the 7th iteration, so it's been, I believe, at least 7 years now. And I am going to post some pictures of some of the other ones. And most of the Thors come in between like $400 to $600, guys, because a lot of times they're all integral and they're all titanium. This one, they decided to dial it back a little bit. They still have like the wonderful details in the spine here, and you're still getting the details in the handle, but instead of being a full titanium integral, it is just the bolster part here, which in itself to me is pretty cool, because this is all one piece here, your bolster, and then you can see that has the insert. It's like a subframe lock, but this is all one piece of this bolster here underneath here. So that's all been milled out and made to accept this lock here, and it does have an insert in there. It is on ceramic bearings, ceramic detent, and instead of using M390, they went with 154 cm on this one, which is still a great user steel. You know, it's probably considered like a mid-grade steel nowadays, maybe even a budget steel at this point, but it's definitely, you know, it's going to perform just as good as your D2 and edge retention, but it's going to be a lot more corrosion resistant. And a lot of people like to use 154 because it takes a great polish. This blade finish is kind of that, I think they call it like a vapor blast. It almost looks like a blasted satin or something, kind of like what we puts on a lot of their high-end knives. But Rike's version here is just as beautiful, I think. You got these anodized screws here, which are titanium. The pivot there, I mean, as you can see, your blade stop is also milled into that one piece of titanium. Now this knife here does have great flipping action. It's not a fall shut knife, although I saw Love Them Knives, his version is. Mine just be, maybe I just need to adjust the pivot a little, but I don't really care. But you still have great flipping action, super smooth. And so with them dialing back on the materials, they were able to keep this knife under $200, guys. You were able to buy this one for 175 bucks. White Mountain, I believe, currently is out of stock on them, but I believe they might be getting some more in. So if you're interested in this knife, keep an eye out. You might be able to find it at some other dealers too, like maybe Blade HQ has them. I'm not sure. Or even Rike itself, go to Rike.com, Rike Knives. You might be able to order it from there too. You have a nice milled titanium pocket clip here. And this handle is G10 that has all this crazy mill work that's done to it. And you can see where it comes together here. I mean, just everything's nice and lined up and fitted very well. I mean, the quality of these Rike knives is easily as good as we, in my opinion. And they just tend to put a little bit more details into their models, especially with these Thor. These Thor models are insane, you know. It comes down to a nice thin, slicey grind here. I measured between 18 to to 22 thousandths behind the edge. Your blade stock is coming in at 0.13. This is a 3.5 inch blade, and with 3/4 of it being G10 and then just this other quarter titanium, this knife here, which is 8.25 inches long overall, only weighs 3.17 ounces, guys. Super light. You don't even feel this thing in your pocket. But yeah, just wanted to kind of introduce you guys to some of, well, at least one of Rike's knives. I've been looking at maybe getting the Knight in as well. I just think they make very, very well done knives, and they don't get enough airtime. And I know Tri-State EDC's been into Rike also, so check out his channel. And hopefully I'll be able to bring some more of these Rike knives in front of you. Let me know what you guys think of this one. And as always, love you long time. Peace.